Hello, coffee lovers. In between interviews on why we need to meet up over coffee, I'll share short episodes that delve into all things coffee. Think of them as a shot of espresso. Now here's your coffee culture short. I'm Holly Shannon. I am excited to share a piece on meditation. So my question to you is, would you meditate if it was over coffee? I stumbled upon a unique meditation in Audible. They have a free selection. There's like maybe 25, and they're narrated by Jeremy Falk. And yes, I will put that in the show notes. And as I was going through them, there was one that was called Coffee Lovers. I'm not kidding you. There was one called Coffee Lovers. For me, it literally is like a dream come true. And I'm wondering, is it going to be like a seated, guided meditation, or when you lie down and there's going to be talking about coffee the whole time and I'm not going to be able to focus on anything except wanting to get up out of the chair and go brew a cup? But it was really cool because it included it. I was so happy. So anyway, I made my cup of coffee and I sat down and I pressed play and Jeremy filled my ears and I did it and it was really cool. And what was so interesting is that it made me stop and dial into certain aspects of the coffee. It made me think about the warmth on my hands, the smell of the coffee, the taste, the way it made me feel all over, like that good feeling when you swallow like hot liquid, right? Whether it's tea or coffee or whatever. It was just such an interesting experience because when we meditate, the person who guides us is typically getting us to focus on the breath. It's usually always about the breath. And if it's not that, it's focusing on a part of your body where the breath enters, like feeling the expanse of your lungs, or when you exhale, when your stomach deflates, or anything to get you out of your head so that you're not thinking about the day. It's because we all have like that monkey brain where we're jumping around thinking about all the things we need to do. So stopping and meditating is hard because when we sit and we stop, we realize that we're not doing all those things we're supposed to be doing. So it's doubly hard to focus, right? So I really enjoyed this meditation. I would really love to have Jeremy Falk on the show so that he can do the meditation with us, which would be really great. So if you know him, please reach out. But I did send him a message, so we will definitely all channel that thought. But the other thing I wanted to point out is when I was done with the meditation, it got me thinking. I really love hot coffee, but I also enjoy cold brew coffees. But I realize that some people don't. And the meditation made me stop and take pause. It made me understand why. And I never really thought about it till now. But that sensation I spoke about when you wrap your hands around the coffee, just the hot feeling of the coffee just coursing through your hands, and the smell, the wafting of the steam into your nose and the smell of it. It makes you, even though that's a caffeinated beverage, it makes you slow down. Like you smell it and you slow down and you think about it and you get really excited to have your cup of coffee. But let's be honest, if you have cold coffee, you don't have that piece of it. You don't wrap your hand around a hot mug and you don't have the smell really. I mean, you could have it a little bit if you put your nose very close to the cup, but it doesn't fill the room. Even when you brew it, the house starts to smell of coffee, and that doesn't happen with cold coffee. So I now get it, all my friends out there that hate cold coffee. It all makes sense to me now. I want you to tell me, do you meditate? And mindfulness is a really hot topic all the time. So could a coffee meditation get you jump started on being mindful and having this type of meditative practice, I think it could probably get me doing it, or getting better at it anyway. Let me know if doing a coffee meditation works for you, and if you think it can help you with a mindfulness practice, a regular practice of meditation. You could put them in the reviews on Apple Podcasts or DM me on Instagram. And if you'd like to support an indie podcaster, there is a link in the show notes for buying me a coffee. Please subscribe and share a cup of coffee culture with your friends. This season is produced by Pale Blue Studios.